better tomorrow. Hi, my name is Homin. This is me in front of the wall painting. The wings are pretty, aren't they? Many people like to take pictures in front of wall paintings. They make old neighborhoods bright and new. Last month, I visited a village with wall paintings in Yosu. As I was taking a picture, a light went on in my head. I thought, I'm in the school art club. Why don't we do wall paintings like these? I suggested this idea at the next club meeting, and the members loved it. We found a teen volunteer project on the internet. The project was to do a wall painting in our neighborhood. We applied for it, and 2 weeks later, our club was selected. The day of the project finally came. The project manager had us meet at the painting site at 9 a.m. The wall was in very poor condition. There were strange writings and drawings on some parts. Other parts had old posters on them. We removed the posters first and painted over the writings and drawings with white paint. The manager let us paint anything we wanted. We decided to paint something cute because the wall was near an elementary school. We divided into 3 groups and began painting. I was in the group with Minsu and Jiwon. I chose my spot and started to paint my favorite movie character. Minsu painted some flowers and Jiwon did some background drawings. Our club painted for about 5 hours. After we finished, we got together and shared the day's experiences. Minsu was very proud of his flower painting. He said, "My flower is so real that a bee landed on it." I said, "Drawing on a wall was much harder than drawing on paper." We all agreed that our wall painting wasn't perfect. But it didn't matter. We made our neighborhood a little brighter and happier. We were proud of ourselves. We didn't just paint pictures on a wall that day. It was a better tomorrow that we painted. Holes.
Dig harder, Stanley. The harder you dig, the faster you'll finish,
yelled Mr. Sir. Stanley Yellnuts couldn't dig any harder since every single muscle hurt. He was thirsty and hungry. He wanted to go home. Unfortunately, Stanley's home for the next 18 months would be right here at Camp Green Lake. Camp Green Lake was a terrible name. It wasn't green, and there was no lake. Camp Green Lake was hot and full of sand. In fact, it wasn't even a camp. It was a place for bad boys. Then what was a good boy like Stanley doing here? He was sent to the camp for stealing a pair of sneakers. Stanley didn't really steal a pair of sneakers. He was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. One day, he was walking home from school. Suddenly, a pair of old sneakers fell from the sky. The sneakers hit him on the head. He started running with the sneakers to tell his father what happened. A few minutes later, the police stopped Stanley and asked him why he was running. Unfortunately for Stanley, the sneakers belonged to a famous baseball player, Clyde Livingstone. That was why Stanley ended up at Camp Green Lake. Stanley was assigned to Group D in the camp. There were 6 other boys in Stanley's group. They all had cool names like X-Ray, Zigzag, and Zero. Each boy had to dig one hole every day. It had to be about 150 centimeters deep and 150 centimeters wide. Mr. Sir said,
You are digging to build character.
The more Stanley dug, the stronger he became. It took less time to finish his hole each day. In his second week, as Stanley was finishing his hole, he saw something shiny in the dirt. Stanley's heart beat faster. He heard that anyone who found something interesting would be given the day off. He carefully picked up the shiny object and brushed off the dirt. It was a small gold tube. But it couldn't be real gold since it was too light. There were 2 letters, KB, at the bottom of the tube. What did KB stand for? Stanley's heart beat even faster.